super excited because my talent manager that I had all of the years that I was in Los Angeles is with us today, Cassandra Franceschi from Franceschi Entertainment. Hi, Cassandra.
Hi, Wanda. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here. So the one thing, while I teach and everything, the questions that always come up is how do I become someone that could be on HGTV or TLC? How do I star in a staging show? So I get that question a lot. So things have changed quite a bit since we've been.
Yeah, a lot.
You know, back when I did it, it was in the early 2000s, and I went on a ton of auditions. You know, social media wasn't as important.
It wasn't in existence when you first started.
No, it wasn't. I think I had a MySpace page.
Yeah.
So a lot has changed. So tell me, like, first of all, how important is social media for someone who is interested in getting into hosting a design show on HGTV?
I would say social media is very important. Like probably one of the most important things, because nowadays casting directors want to see what you're all about. And what better way to see what you're all about than look at your Instagram or possibly your Facebook page. I mean, before there was a bigger emphasis on Facebook, but now with Instagram, they want to be able to go to your Instagram page and see, you know, your personality, your designs, your skills. In submissions, they'll ask you all that, but I think that your social media is really the true sign of who you are and what you do. And if there's anything, you know, they need to know about that they don't want, you know, plus numbers. They want, you know, not always, but more and more, they want a built-in audience. They want someone who has a fan following, someone who's popular. It's not always the case that they will only cast someone with high social media numbers, but there's been a lot of instances where that's really important, you know, and no matter how great of a designer you are, if you don't have that social following, you won't even be looked at on certain castings. So it's super important.
So let's talk a little bit about the type of social media. You mentioned Instagram. How about TikTok and YouTube? How important are those mediums?
You know, they're important in general, if for branding. Like if you become someone on TV and you want, say if you do become a designer and you're wanting to get involved with brands, a lot of those are for other types of opportunities, especially like TikTok. YouTube, you know, sometimes they may want someone with a YouTube channel where they've done some design stuff. Sometimes they don't. So those aren't as important. I would say they're more important down the line once you have established yourself and you want to bring in branding opportunities to do short form type videos or TikToks.
Okay, great. So do you have an ear as to like what is HGTV looking at? Like what type of shows are they trending? I know that when I was doing design stuff, it was very much the before and afters. Like that was super important back then. The reveal, you know, we never had a show without a big reveal. So what types of shows are HGTV kind of trending, looking for these days?
Well, they want something different. They want something outside of the box. They want big personalities. They also don't want, say, just a design show idea. They want that makeover that includes, you know, contractor type stuff. They want, you know, knock down walls, or they want like, I mean, those, if you're going to pitch like a design show type thing, it should be something where there's, you know, more involved than like, oh, this is a pretty room. This is what I did. They also like a lot of organic businesses. You know, if you and your husband or you and your best friend are flipping castles, I mean, I'd say bingo. You know, they want people with the ability to actually do these makeovers. You know, that you can't really fake your way through it. you have to be able to actually do it.
Actually,
Yeah. And diversity is still, you know, important. Not to say that that's the only important thing, but they're just looking for something different, something with a big reveal, but with more than just the design aspect. Teams are always good. You know, every once in a while, there'll be like a design show that comes across, but usually that's like a production company that has created, pitch, and accepted. But if you're going to pitch yourself, you need to have something interesting going and something organic and different.
let's talk about the pitch really quick. What do they need? Like, let's say they have a great concept and everyone's like, yeah, this is a great concept. You have a great team. What do they need to have and how do they get a meeting?
The best way to get a meeting for HGTV is to pitch to production companies that already produce for HGTV. So you can look up who's making their shows, maybe some of the newer companies that are hungrier for talent and ideas. You should have some video of what you're doing. You should also have video of your personality, your business, and a write-up, like kind of like a bio. Start with what your show idea is. It could be a one sheet. So if you have that with a good concept, you have video of showing yourself, your personality, your designs, your social media of maybe your business and stuff like that. You go to these production companies who are already pitching and producing and see if you can get a meeting. And then also, you know, casting. Social media now, especially Facebook, is really, there's a lot of casting opportunities on Facebook, just searching different like casting groups and stuff like that. Before, it's a lot harder to get your eye on a casting, but because casting directors want more of the natural, you know, experience, they're looking more and more on social media and seeing wild personalities, wild businesses and something like that. So you could find more castings there also.
And then my final question to you, as a talent manager, what do you look at when you're representing someone, or if somebody is interested in getting a talent manager, what is it that you look for?
I look someone who has the skills. I don't really work with people who couldn't be on TV, because that's, I mean, anyone who wants to be represented by a manager or an agent needs to already have the foundation of, you know, being able to actually be on TV and be on camera comfortably. But what I help you do is to help you form your brand, your pitch, submit you to castings. But I stay very small and exclusive. I don't like clients to compete against each other, because, you know, I'm not an agent where an agent will have 1,000 of the same type of clients. But a manager would want, you know, you want to be able to give 100% to that particular talent, whether they're a designer or a chef or a host or whatever. And that's what I look for. Just something different, something outside the box, something that's put together, but still someone that there's something to work with and help create.
Awesome. Well, I have to just say one last thing. Thank you for my career.
Oh, that was so much fun. We had a good time.
Fun together. We created a lot of fun adventures, and we did some amazing things. We were on.
It was good.
Like I say we because, you know, you were always, you know, so.
Well, I mean, you were an easy sell. I mean, your very first audition, just to tell a quick story, I submitted Wanda on a Friday. I got a call back that afternoon. The casting director loved her, loved what I presented, and basically you were hired by Sunday without them even meeting you. I mean, it was just like, there it is. It doesn't always happen that easily, I have to be honest, but you were just so great in everything that it was like, that kind of set a false standard for me, because it doesn't quite happen like that, but that was really cool.
Well, thanks so much again for everything, all that you've done for my career, and thanks for being here today. It really means a lot to me.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you soon in LA.
Alrighty. Bye.
All right, talk to you later. Bye, Cassandra.
Bye.